Hi Libra, I hope you guys are doing well and in high spirits. Welcome to your reading space, your energy update. It's been a hot minute, but I hope you guys are well. Thank you for being here. I just suddenly felt a need to sage, so maybe it's a good time to do some cleaning, to open those windows, to do some spring cleaning, get rid of some old clothes, old clutter, make room for the new. Clear out, just cleanse the house, cleanse it, especially by way of smoke through, sage or whatever you choose. We also have San Paulo wood or, Palo Santo, Santo Palo. I just, it's morning, sorry. For me, it's morning. But you know what I mean. Sandalwood, holy wood, whatever you choose. And wow, what an intro is that, huh? And yeah, open up the windows, open all the windows and doors up and really get that energy moving through. Yes. Okay. Libra. So let's go ahead and set the intention right away. I ask that this reading with these tools be accurate, specific, and bring blessings to everyone involved. Angels, please help me to stay centered in my higher self so that I may clearly hear, see, feel, and know the divine messages that you impart through me in these tools. Please give me the confidence to understand, trust, and follow through with your messages. Thank you and amen. All right, you guys, please remember to take what resonates, leave anything that does not. So if anything creates tension, doubt, lack, limitation, or anything heavy inside your mind, body, or heart, please throw it away, reject it, don't take it on. It's not for you today. Everything should provide a sense of lightness, empowerment, expansion, even if it's emotional. It should elevate you, not the opposite of elevating you. This is timeless. Anytime you come across this message and it resonates, it is for you. And if you ever feel drawn to listen again, please do. There's many layers in the messages that can reveal themselves differently at different times, depending on where you are at in your journey and your emotional state. All right, Angel Spirit Guides for our Libra collective, please and thank you. For our Libra collective, please and thank you. Thank you. Libra, we have communication coming through right away. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other, from the hearts to the heart, from the heart to the heart. That's going to be important if you want something to work. If you want something to be, you're going to have to bare your heart and soul in essence. And we have finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So it could actually be a heart-to-heart conversation about this reality. And you could be afraid somebody will reject you, or it could hurt your pride, especially if you've got strong Leo placements as well, Libra. It could just be not the best feeling for you. But I do think that this person that you're dealing with, or whoever it is that you need to discuss this with, for those who this resonates with, I think they will understand, okay? And if they don't, they're not the right person. So can you enhance on this for Libra, please? Yeah. Use your intuition. I see Aquarius energy there as well. Pisces. Intuition is really important in this process. It's always important, right? But it's especially important in this process. Libra, it's also important for you to, dog hair. It's also important for you to, I vacuum a lot and my dog is so small and yet the most hair ever. It's crazy. But I mean, he's almost 10, so I'm used to it. So anyways, okay. It is important for you to nourish yourself, to take care of yourself. The angel card Bethany comes to mind, and she really encourages that you do something nice, relaxing, loving, nourishing, and nurturing to yourself, like a spa or a salt bath or a pedicure or a facial, whatever it is for you. And even to put yourself in a no technology zone while you do this, like a meditative state. And just to really enjoy this would be so good for you, to be fully present within it, okay? Definitely would be helpful. Who is this person? It shrinks down the people, the shadows, the things that feel threatening as well, for you, Libra, when you do this. It puts them far away and puts you in your own zone and has you creating a lot where these people who maybe try to intervene or mess with you or are up to no good, shadowy energies, they shrink and they can't do anything about your world and how big it gets when Libra really nourishes themselves, especially in a beauty way. Really takes that extra step. Your intuition and your third eye, your hands and your third eye center are really strongly activated at this time. I can see this. This is, they have a lot of healing to offer very naturally. You carry that with you. You're very beautiful naturally too. I think you probably love, for some of you, you might love makeup and things, but you don't need it. It's because you're just, nobody needs makeup, but you know what I mean. It's just you're naturally gorgeous. Yet it's amazing to do those things. So it's both ways. I do feel here like you are upgrading something, upgrading your tool set somehow. Especially if any of you are like artists, makeup artists in the creative industry, there's something that's receiving an upgrade. I also feel you very strongly connected to the moon. In this particular instance, it feels like strong manifestations for you around that full moon coming into fruition. So especially from this Libra full moon we had past, there could still be something cycling. Yeah, you guys are completing something. I feel like a lot of you are meditating. You're taking the time to meditate, which is great, or you will be. You're going to feel that surge, that passionate desire towards, not passionate desire, but that desire towards, why did I say passionate desire? Interesting. I wonder what's going on with that. That desire towards meditating and tapping in more, because it brings you more abundance. It elevates you. It gets your emotions under control. You might even be starting to recognize a language, Libra, where it's like you make a wish and it comes true at a certain time in a certain way. Like this, like your manifestations are really coming through. We have the moon upright and we have the sun in reverse. And now that the sun just came out in reverse with the moon here, there's another meaning for this moon card. Okay, sure. The cards did not actually need to fall on the ground, I don't think, but they did. Something isn't clear for you guys is how I look at this. But I don't see it being negative at all, which is interesting. I feel like there's something about moon energy that you're more tapped into than the sun energy right now. I'm seeing this quite literally. And I'm seeing like there's something concealed or that you are hiding, maybe by choice, or that is just being concealed and is not clear. But it feels like there's a reason, a rhyme and a reason to it that is somehow quite important, actually. It's like you're integrating your own world. Maybe you just decided to go off and do something on your own, which is interesting because Aries had a similar concept in their reading. I do see travel for you, but I feel like it's not clear right now if you're going to be traveling. Like you're not sure if you'll be traveling. But I feel like you will be, so long as you want to and so long as you can release something in the past. I do feel like you're inspired. I do feel like there's inspiration here, and I do feel like there's something passionate here. I don't see a lot of love energy coming in for you guys at this time. I feel like there's more of a focus on your self-development, on mastery of certain aspects of your own world, on nourishing yourself, meditating, creating, tapping into your intuition. It's not that love isn't somehow on the mind, but it's just not the main focus of this reading here. I see you guys in the Empress energy, which is beautiful. I mean, you're fertile, you're having a lot of ideas, you're creating a world all your own. A lot of you are coming out with new hair, new look, a new upgrade to your physical. There's a lot of focus on your physical in this reading too, like how you are creating your physical world, whether it be your environment or yourself, you know, your visuals, your hair, your makeup, your whatever, your clothing. And I feel like there's new that wants to come in. So really making room for that new is important where you can. No, there's no obligation, of course, to get rid of things. But it's just that feeling of like, if you want to make room, make the room. Clarify, please. I feel like there's some sneaky energy around you or icky energy around you that really has brought you some stress and chaos. It could also be why you could be concealing some things. Or it could be that somebody's not being honest with you and you could feel it. Yeah, there's some kind of waiting involved and related to the moon, again, to this moon energy, the cycles of the moon, especially for things to really come to the full moon status. But there's some kind of waiting on this process while you are I feel like it's going to be a re-emerging, and you're rebuilding things right now. Could feel a little vulnerable, or a little bit like you're not ready to fully move forwards with something or to do something until your look or whatever is upgraded, until you've completed some kind of an upgrade in your life, or a transition, a change that I feel is reflected visually for you. I feel like Libra naturally visually likes to represent, stereotypically speaking, likes to represent visually, what's going on internally. And that's awesome. You guys can be very creative and artistic this way. So it's like waiting on something to really be how you want it to look, how you want it to feel. There's a lot of sun and moon here, a lot around this. It might be really important for you to connect to these yin and yang energies and to integrate them as one. Because here I see you in this Queen of Inspiration energy, where you're feeling very inspired and in your own world, in your own way. And that moon and sun are almost one and the same behind you there, illuminating you. It's like a balance point between the two. I also see your third eye activated consistently through these. And your hands. And some of you could be cutting off your hair or making it shorter. It's like, as well, you've had more options lately, or you've opened up to more options lately when it comes to your emotional fulfillment. Something is hidden around your emotional fulfillment. An old way is just not for you anymore. The new way is for you. Some of you it could be over or ending with a water sign or a Pisces. Or you could have thought a Pisces you were dealing with or water sign you were dealing with had options. And they were going to walk away, but they actually didn't. And this changes things now. And now you're wondering what you were feeling. I feel like you're carefully selecting something. And I feel like there's just something that you used to draw inspiration from that you don't anymore. Something about love is reversed for you. I think it's because you really need to have this heart-of-heart conversation. Something's a little bit almost in a waiting period, I don't want to deal with this period. So if you want this to work out, especially if you're dealing with I hear Leo, water signs, another Libra or an Aquarius or Gemini, so air signs. Actually, I see most signs here. But yeah, but I do really hear Leo strong, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Gemini. But no matter, if you're dealing with somebody and things aren't going so hot, we got to, the meditation will help you. Because we got to tap into our own selves, our own being, to have that heart-to-heart conversation, Libra, basically. And discuss your feelings and what's going on in your world, what's going on financially. Maybe you want to invest more money into your stuff and not into something to do around a relationship, or maybe you're just trying to get something off the ground, or maybe you want to upgrade your materials, and that's where you want your, what little finances you could have at this time to go. Or maybe you've lost belief in yourself, and this person, you're too afraid to tell them that, or whatever it is. It's just like the time is here if you want this to work, and if you don't, then you don't. That's okay. Aquarius. I do see Aquarius energy through your reading quite a bit. Any other messages for Libra, please and thank you. Libra, your reading is very interesting energy. It has like a quirky, creative pause energy to it. Like things are paused right now for you. It's like you're a little offbeat from the crowd. I would say you're the outlier so far. Your energy is quite different than the last energies. The process is different for you. There's more of a focus on your creative world, on your business, on your money, on your manifestations, also on your emotions, on your habits with meditation and emotional management, and also on just like, I almost feel like there could be a little bit of avoidance around a relationship or something that isn't really working out, an avoidance of this conversation, and it feels like it has to do with pride for some reason. It's like around pride a bit. You know, you may not be feeling totally clearly inspired towards something at this time. You might not be feeling like full charge ahead, strength, like I'm ready, I'm here, but you will. And again, 3 months is a time frame, 3 to 6 months, 6 months as well, are important time frames for you right now that are really relevant. Yeah, you're definitely coming out of lack when it comes to finances. So if you're having to deal with this right now, it's to pull you out, basically. There's a reason you're dealing with this now, and it's to help you in the future. There's a big transition between there and where you're going, and it's somehow very centered around the moon, which could also be your feminine nature, your internal world, your emotional world. But I feel like it's literally something with the cycles of the moon and manifestation as well for some of you. Your creativity is only going to grow. Just remember, it's not about your tools as much as you. You know, yeah, it's important to have certain tools, but you actually have the tools that you need. And even if you upgraded everything and changed everything, you would still have the same level of value that you do now. Okay? I don't know if that's a message for anybody, but that comes through. Okay, Libra, we've got to go into your letters before we climb up too much on time. I'm getting 7. 7's a big number for you in your reading in general. So that's the number of spirit and also of things that are hidden. It's also the number of Saturn. Saturn is a planet of restriction and limitation and a teacher, karma, all kinds of things. We have in. That feels significant, like you could be in something. Somebody could owe you something. We have all vowels except for an N. You could have really to practice these boundaries and say no. I feel like there's just nosy energies around you too that you have to say no to, that you just need to escape from or come out from a bit in order to even get your clarity. There's a lot of focus on yourself right now. There's 3 eyes here. It's just maybe focused on different aspects of yourself even. EU is here. It could be focusing on Europe or a different kind of currency or global energy. Onto something. You could be onto something here with a creative idea. Again, I'm getting ideas through creative ideas. It could be something there. New. There could be something new for you that is going to really excite, trigger, ignite you. It's going to really inspire you. It's going to move a lot of these reversals into the forward motion. And honestly, it is about you right now, Libra. So, you know, maybe that's what the conversation you need to have if you are dealing with somebody, a friend, a partner, a romantic partner, whatever. Maybe that is the conversation needed, is I need to focus on me right now, you know, or whatever feels right for you. But I do feel like you're in something, you're in it, you're deep in it. You're onto something. Boundaries, boundaries again. There's something new here on this horizon, and now, really. All right, Libra, that's what we have for you. Thanks so much for being here. All the gratitude. I hope it resonated. And remember, you can email us frequencyoftheheart@gmail.com for personal reading inquiries. But until then, we will see you next time.